Have you ever wondered what made the Alter Rebbe so special? Well, so have I. So this winter, I went to the West Coast Shluchim camp. And there, boy did I find out. Boy did I find out. Join me as I take you back in time to the times of the Alter Rebbe, where we explore and understand just who this great man was.
Our story begins with the minister of the Russian Tsar recalling to his grandson his encounter with the Alter Rebbe.
Grandfather, tell me the stories of the great rabbi.
You mean that great Alter Rebbe I met 40 years ago? Well, this is the story. It goes like this.
All started when the communists were bringing the Alter Rebbe to jail in the black wagon, which was only meant for very dangerous criminals. The reason why he was going to jail was because he was doing the very big crime in Russia, spreading Torah and teaching Chassidus.
So, my dear grandson Shasha, I walked into the great rabbi's cell and was amazed by the holiness shining from his face. As you know, Sasha, I spent my whole life studying the holy text of the Jewish Bible, the Torah. I was always bothered by this one question. Why does God ask Adam, where are you? When God knows everything, and he definitely knew where Adam was. The great Rebbe answered that God knew where Adam was physically, but he was really asking, where are you in life? What are you doing with your life, minister? The Rebbe asked me. The Rebbe guessed by exact age and inspired me to become a better person and a better minister.
Grandpa, that was a great story.
Yes, I'm happy I collected today to tell you the story of the great Alter Rebbe.
And by the way, what happened to your beard?
Oh, I guess as my age goes on, my beard wears off. Not like the soul of the Alter Rebbe, which stays on until this day, forever and ever.
The Alter Rebbe was a very kind man. Here's a story of how he had to compromise the laws of Yom Kippur to save a woman's life.
So what really happened Yom Kippur Eve, and why?
It's a great question. It all started this Yom Kippur when we were davening in shul with the Alter Rebbe. We were davening and bidding. We were bidding it was a high price of $2,001. I mean, ruble. What's more, rubles or dollars? I think the rabbi made him pay dollars because dollars are more than rubles. But, so we were bidding and the Alter Rebbe, for some mysterious reason, went out of shul in middle of davening. We were all very surprised. It's not a normal thing that this should happen, that should go out in the middle of davening on Yom Kippur on a very special day.
A lot of people's reactions were oohs and ahs. We heard that you, Rav Tadris, took this into Maisa. You did some action. What was it that you did?
You see, me and a couple of my friends, we decided that we're going to have to look for the Alter Rebbe because we cannot continue a collision like this without the Rebbe. So we decided we looked everywhere, I'm telling you, mamish everywhere. Behind the chair, because sometimes my kids especially, they hide behind the chairs and we can't find them. So we looked behind the chair, and we also looked inside the fortress and we didn't find them there either.
And we found out later that he was actually very deep into the forest. He was like very far away, chopping wood from very nice trees.
There was a woman who had just given birth. Her husband passed away. She had no food, and she couldn't put up a fire, and she needed big help.
It was very, I was very sick that year with, I was pregnant. Very surprising. I'm an old woman who has a lot of children. Yeah, and I'm very poor. And it's like very surprising at this age that I had that baby. And then the Alter Rebbe, like literally the Holy Rebbe, came to my house on Yom Kippur, gave me food, and saved my life. And not only that, I don't know, but I think he probably also saved my baby.
Another story of the great Alter Rebbe was when he miraculously solved the great problem of a broken sundial from the Gemara.
We were in the marketplace when we heard that the part is sundial broke, and we all went to inspect what happened.
Pirates! Yes. How did you? I came to interview you. How did you feel when the sundial broke? It was very angry. I was, not the sundial. Oh, yeah. I was so sad. I first gave it to the professors. They didn't know what to do. The Alter Rebbe looked in the Gemara instead of the science books, which meant that the sundial would work. And I gave the professors the paper with the Alter Rebbe's prediction. What were you doing on the day that the parts of the sundial stopped working? Well, I was sitting with the three other professors trying to study some books of how sundials work. Then all of a sudden this Justin walks into the room and shows us this paper that says something about his rabbi wanting to do something about it. The reason why the sundial broke because there's trees up in the mountains and it was blocking the shadow of the sundial. So we and the whole gang went and chopped down the trees. Oh, bye-bye. I have to go chop down some more trees.
Once there was a great war between Russia and Napoleon's French army. Most rabbis wanted the French to win because then the Jews would have an easier life. But the Alter Rebbe thought differently. He wanted the Russians to win because then the Jews would stay on the path of Hashem.
The battle was very, very scary. As you saw, with the guy who was hit in the head with the sword, one of the soldiers had a baseball bat.
The Alter Rebbe instructed us to burn the house, and the reason he did this was because Napoleon was a very unspiritual guy. He was tamei. He was very dirty, and the Alter Rebbe was a very holy person. So whatever the Alter Rebbe touched, if it would mix with the tumah, it would be bad. So he had his chassidim burn it.
When I came to the Rebbe's house, I saw, to my shock, that the house was burning. I don't exactly know why he would want to burn his house. I saw them fleeing, and so I started chasing after them.
To help the Russians win the war, Reb Moshe, Chassid of the Alter Rebbe, decided to become a spy for the Napoleons but really he was a spy for the Russians.
So when Napoleon put his hand over my heart, I kept my heart because I learned it from the Hasidic teachings that the mind should control the heart, and if I didn't keep my heart, I would have given myself away to Napoleon.
The Hasidim were really sad when the Alter Rebbe passed away.
Unfortunately, the Alter Rebbe passed away. To commemorate his yahrzeit, Hasidim bring from around the world every year till this very day.
Tomorrow will be godless no more.
Wow! That was just amazing! Just through these few videos and snippets can we see and get appreciation for who the Alter Rebbe was and how his teachings can help us in our daily life. Thank you for watching.